Hi everybody, Mary here. Gonna do some, let's try some HIIT today. High intensity interval training. Yeah. Here's my little guy. Alright, I got one of these things. We're gonna do the 30 seconds right now. 30 seconds. Just warming up.
It's increased testing, but it's more the enforcement, because it's almost by definition. If there's a cluster, it means there wasn't compliance. For whatever reason. People don't believe in it, people don't believe in masks, whatever the reason.
Got Andrew Cuomo on Facebook. Yeah, we'll listen to what he has to say. Finish up his news conference today, October 17th, I think. Yeah.
That's why I've been harping on enforcement.
30 seconds.
You don't have a cluster unless you have a lack of compliance, which means you've heard it all, but you're not compliant. You know, it's not a public education effort, right? There's no person in New York who needs to hear you have to wear a mask. I will give you $10 for every person you find.
Benji? Is that Benji? Yeah. Benji? Let's go back. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Alright, we're gonna come down here and do some this. Oh, look. Benji and I are doing the same exercise.
People aren't doing it. We know the congregate numbers.
Benji needs a bath today.
In a bar, in a restaurant.
Shower.
It's lack of compliance, and the only way to address that
Interval.
societally is enforcement. Oh, that's so harsh.
Good. Right here. What's up, that baby?
But that's what I said before. I think it's like be much easier for me to say everything's great. Go ahead, go party. I'm with you, go party.
Oh, twist. Hopping. Oof.
One of the requirements if you're in one of the rings around the schools are still open is that you have to test 20% of the in-school population. And so that's an additional step that we're taking so that we can find out through randomized testing in those zones around if it's starting to
Benji's here. Benji's here.
And as we've gone through this over the last 7 months, everything we've been doing has enabled us to be more nimble and more sophisticated. We now have a contact tracing app. As of yesterday, 570,000 more persons downloaded it. That's a tool that we're using. The increased targeted testing, the identifying the red zone, orange and yellow zone. All of this is making it so we don't have to take draconian, broad-based measures where some areas of the country and Europe and there Asia have had to do, where you just say everything is closed, it's out of control, and we don't know what it is. What we understand is we now know.
Oh shit, I forgot to put it on. Oh, that's gotta be 30 seconds. Okay, come back. Good. Oops, no, wait. 30.
Make sure the numbers go back down, reopen smartly.
A month ago, if you took just the red zones, this is the population within there, we're doing about 1,900 tests a day. Right now, that daily average is about 4,000 tests a day, 4,300 yesterday. This is about 30% above what the statewide testing rate normally is. We test about 0.6% of the state population every day. This is about 30% above that. So this goes to the governor's point of oversampling and really focusing their resources. So testing has gone from 1,900 a month ago to now more than 4,000 every single
Look
day.
at that
Just
doggy.
within
It's
the red
cute.
zone.
Let's take one more.
Thank you, baby.
It's supposed to be a wedding in Williamsburg that might attract a lot of people from Rockland County. My understanding is that the sheriff in Rockland County has sent out some kind of a warning. What would you say about that? That's enforcement that may be an issue coming up in 2 days.
In enforcement in that matter is, which is what actually happened in this case. We received the suggestion that was happening, did an investigation, found that it was likelihood that it was true. There was a large wedding plan that would violate the gathering rules. And Dr. Zucker signed an order saying you can't have a wedding that in these locations that is over the gathering gathering guides. Is that, Beth, you want to speak to that? Because you know the facts better than I do.
Yesterday, Dr. Zucker did sign a Section 16 order. That order prohibits the mass gathering that was planned for a particular location in Williamsburg.
Oops, oh, no, no, I'm
Outside
done.
of the
I'm done.
targeted
Okay,
red
let's do this.
or yellow cluster zone. But the information that our investigation revealed was that upwards of 10,000 individuals were planned to attend. And so the order was actually served in conjunction with the New York City Sheriff's Department. That order was served last night.
And that order is to prevent you from shutting down. Do you know if that in fact?
The order was personally served last night. We have not had any feedback from individuals who served with the Section 16 order. It is then permitted to request.
Who's that? Who's that?
So we expect we will hear on that hearing.
But the city is aware of it. We did it with the city, they're aware of it, I'm sure that they're gonna have people monitoring it. Look, you can get married, you just can't have 1,000 people at your wedding. You get the same result at the end of the day, it's married. It's also cheap.
She's really dirty.
You gotta-
She's got to have a shower.
Last week, you can pull some
Soon.
people, but you can't pull
Soon.
the state of New York. And the mayor the next day said there's some confusion about combination issue with childcare centers. Is someone getting fooled here?
No, there are,
Let's see what else. Let's do this.
no,
Left foot forward.
there's a clear delineation.
Oh,
You can be a child care center, and then you're licensed as a child care center, or you can be a school. And you can be operating as a private school, and under that license, but
do this one.
there are separate licenses. A licensed child care facility can operate within the guidelines, not a school. And you know what you are because you have a license. You're either licensed to drive by the state of New York, or you're licensed to drive by the state of Massachusetts, or some other state. You know when you look at your license. You're either a child care center or you're a school. Or you can have a joint license, but they both have clear rules, right?
Fast citizens, they are not permitted to operate.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Yeah, drop both arms down back. Yeah. Right down there. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn the third. Let's try 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds on. That's 10, oh, that's 10 minutes. Huh? Goodness. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. Deep squats for 30 seconds. That's a high intensity interval. Yep, okay, good. Got my heart rate up, yes, okay. Now I'm gonna just do a lunge for the lower intensity. Oops, jeez. Right bench. Yep. There we go. Yeah. Good. That's nice. Nice, good stretch inner thigh. Nice inner thigh stretch here. Yep, yep. And side to side. Side to side. Hey, did you see my shirt today? It says voted. I used to say vote, but then I voted by mail, okay? Yeah. And I actually know that it's been counted because I was able to get online and actually look it up. So that's nice. That's what Florida gives you. So that's good. Oh. Good. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. 5, 6. Good, good. Okay, great. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you for my sock. Thank you for my dirty sock. Funny how dogs like dirty socks, isn't it? Yeah. Dirty dogs like dirty socks. And this dog, as I said before, is a dirty dog. Yeah. Hup. Oop, careful, baby. I don't want to kick you. Okay, good. Okay, baby. Yeah. Let's just do a balance here. Try to balance one leg at a time. Very difficult. Try the other one. Benji wants me to throw that toy. Or the dirty sock. She would take either one being thrown. I'll throw the toy. There you go. Okay. Now, let's do this. This plank. It's not going to be completely a plank because I'm going to bring that leg up and back. Up and back. Let me set 30. There we go. Okay, good. Go. All right. 1, 2. Up. Up. Gosh. Up. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. And yes, this can also be done here. 1, good. And 2. And 3. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Ah. That's the high intensity part. Yeah. Here's a lower intensity part. I'm just gonna stay here on a plank. Actually, I'm gonna go a plank this way, just so I'm a little more modest. Not that you all care. Because clearly, if you've stayed with me this far, yeah, I mean, you have come with little judgment. Oh, I forgot to set the 30. Oh, that would have been really challenging. Let's just, okay, here. Let's go. Whoops. There we go. That's my, oh gosh. What do we got here? Wait, don't. Oh my gosh. Did I set it? Yep, I did. Oh, this feels good on the back. I wonder if from down here, if I can do an intensity. I'm gonna try it, okay? Let's try some intensity on the Bosu seated, okay? Sorta. Let's go. Ready? Here we go. Bring the hands back. Benji, get away. Go, go. Oops. Oof. Oof. So this is really kind of working my core in a way. Highly intense. Oof. Oh. And primarily the abs and the back, right? Yeah. 30 seconds. I'm going to be happy when this one's over. Well, this is one of the hardest exercises I've done. Whoa. Oh, thank God. Okay. Now, after that, I'm going to stretch forward on that. For 30. Yeah, because that was tricky. That was hard, bench. That was challenging. Yeah. Well, looks like I've gone 15 minutes. That's great. Yeah, I'm going to stop in a minute or two. Yeah. Yep. In fact, I think we're done with this, okay? From here on out, we're just going to give some interesting stretches, possibly. Inhale, up, and exhale, up and out. I'm going to slowly head forward. My legs are straight as I can get them, and my hands are near my feet. Actually, they're over my feet, but there's one part of me that's very flexible, and it's this waist right here. Yeah, I guess that's the top of the hip. I'm not sure. Not too much else, but happy to add to it. Let's work toward that, okay? Just stretching and holding. Stretching. I'm going to press my knees down. I'm going to press the top of the knee, the kneecap, forward and back along its joint. My kneecaps don't move that well. In fact, they might not move at all. But this is the exercise to get them moving a little bit. That's supposed to be a good thing for tight kneecaps, okay? I'm just going to lunge forward. I'm really feeling this in the upper calf, a little bit in the hammy, mostly the upper calf, and actually in my back I'm feeling a bit of a stretch there too. So that's nice. Now I'm going to bend one leg. In this case, it's the one that you can't see. All right, I'm just going to kind of let it, see if it can open up a little bit. It's struggling, but there we have it. And I'm going to inhale up and exhale. And again, as I exhale and come forward, I'm gently coming over this leg only, nose to knee, okay? And I'm just going to hold for a little while. 5. I'm going to hand the hands near the, well, on the ground, and I'm going to let them push me up, okay? I'm going to straighten this leg back up. Ooh. And I'm going to bring this one open. Now, yours may flop open. That'd be great. That would be good. I would like it if mine were still going to flop open. But it's not. That's fine. I'm going to learn. I've learned to live with it. Inhale. Up, exhale. Forward. And reaching gently forward, exhaling. And now here I am as far down as I can go. Nose to knee. Feeling the stretch in the back of my, the lower back, I should say. Also, I'm feeling it in the inner thigh of this leg, right? Especially around the knee joint. Feeling it a little bit in my leg that's extended, but honestly not too much. I'm flexing my foot, so I'm feeling it a bit in my calf. You can decide where you're feeling it. Hands on the floor and come on up. And I'm going to take both legs out now and pet the dog. An easy thing to do, right? Okay, good, go. Throw her toy. Now, you know what? That felt so good before when my back just went over the circular part of the Bosu. So now I'm going to keep one leg bent, bring the other leg in, and I'm going to lift it. And I'm going to flex and point, flex and point. And I'm going to twirl my toe. Just twirling the toe, twirling the foot. Other direction. Good, okay, yeah. And now I'm going to flex that foot and I'm going to bring it kind of across that leg that's bent, okay? And what I'm going for here is the iliotibial band, which is along the side, the outside of this leg that's crossing over. A little stretch for that. You know, when you're exercising a lot, that band gets very tight, can cause issues. So a nice stretch like this, again, I'm kind of turning my foot so that it's also leaning out this way. That's enough. That's more than enough for me. I haven't been exercising that much. The left leg in. I'm going to lift it up now. The other leg is extended but bent. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, point and twirl. 2. In a circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other direction. Good, 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 good. Let's get to that iliotibial band here. Flexed foot, turning that foot over to the right and kind of bringing this leg across, a little bit across, and I feel the stretch on the outside of this leg, okay? And that's what I'm looking for. Looking for a nice stretch there. Not an overstretch, okay? Just a nice stretch, holding it for a little while. That should feel good, 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 good. And it does, okay? Very nice, very nice. And relax, bringing it back in, lifting up. Now, I feel like I'm ready to move on to some work around the house or maybe in the garden. Quasi garden. I have a lemongrass plant. Ugh. Believe me, unless you love constant pruning, don't plant yourself a lemongrass plant, okay? Because it just grows and grows and grows. It gets wide, it gets tall, and the pretty little greens that come out of it hurt your hand if you actually go zip. Oh, no, they're like a saw, okay? So you have to be careful. You have to be careful when you're pruning. And man, that thing, I don't think you can kill it. I don't think so. If anybody knows how to kill a lemongrass bush, send me a message because I'm not sure I want to keep it. Who knows where it will stop growing to, right? I mean, whew. All right, very good. Thank you much. Have a wonderful day. Say goodbye, Benji. Goodbye, Benji. Okay, and we'll talk to you another time. Bye.